Hello, hello, hello. I'm Donna. I'm with the Power Exchange of Tarot, and this is going to be a divine masculine reading, and then I'm going to be doing a divine feminine reading after this. So the first thing that I asked was, how does the masculine view his connection with the feminine? The overall energy is abundance. He knows that she is everything, that she brings love and joy and happiness and growth to the connection. Then we got the King of Wands along with the Queen of Swords. What this is telling me is that Divine Masculine wants to move forward, but he is a little afraid, maybe still stuck in that fear of how you will receive him. But he is gathering up the strength because he truly knows where this abundance lies, and he's gathering up that strength. He is doing the work with the Eight of Cups or Eight of Pentacles. He is putting in that work. He is striving to be the emperor. Right now he is not, but he is working very hard and diligent, using all the strength that he has to get ahead. And sometimes they will do whatever it takes at all costs to make sure that they can achieve their goals. And then we got the leap of faith. He wants to take that leap of faith with you, Divine Feminine. Now remember that feminine masculine is not a gender, it is an energy. So you take this as it applies for you. And then we got honor your agreement, mission in motion. He is in motion. He is honoring this agreement, this soul contract. And then we got the Eclipse card. This is Aries. So, you know, he's working hard at taking off the mask and concealing himself. He's working on his shadow side. Things are being revealed to him. And this is the union of the opposites. The yin and the yang. Then we got the ostrich trap. He's in avoidance. He is evading his feelings. He's trying to hold them back. He's steering clear and running for cover. You know, he's in and out. He's in and out like the eclipse. You know, it's that back and forth energy of wanting to merge and then wanting to run. But he is fighting through that. He is trying to get past this energy using his strength because he knows he is the divine counterpart. He wants to be that emperor. And then I asked what his outlook was for the karmic. We got beauty. So this could represent that, you know, he loves the life that he has right now, which is great. He finds it, you know, a good life. This could also represent, you know, a karmic partner. Maybe he is, you know, one that goes for the gold dust, the outer looks. This could be shallow energy. But let's see what. But regardless, he wants to get out of there. He wants to leave. He wants to be free of this. Maybe this is an attraction that he has to, or she has to, good-looking women or men. And he wants to get away from that. He wants to get away from that. He's been enlightened. He understands that there's this fighting. Now, whether this is fighting within his own mind or this could be fighting with that karmic partner, he's not happy. He wants out. He sees his future with you. He wants to move towards you. You know, this is the ships, you know, coming in. I also feel this could mean travel for some. This could mean, you know, moving away from this karmic situation. And that fighting within his head, that could also be causing a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of restless thinking, overanalyzing, overthinking. So that Five of Swords can also mean that there is fighting between him or her in their families, their friends, their colleagues, their soul tribes. There is someone that is higher or anarchy that may be not agreeing with this choice. This is someone that he or she would respect, and maybe this is causing this challenge, this stress, this anxiety, because he wants to move away from this, but there's some type of fighting. Now this could be also him fighting himself in his head. Which direction to go? Should I go? Should I stay? But I feel a lot of movement here. So, you know, some of you can live a distance. Some of you, you know, this could just be moving in together. You know, but this counsel he is seeking, I don't know if he is getting accurate information, if they are just acting out in, you know, the ego sense of what is rational and what is traditional. So this also could be age gap relationships, different cultures, and it's not traditional. This situation is not traditional. There is a transformation because there is that battle of the heart versus the head. So, you know, his heart's telling, or her heart's telling them one thing, their head's saying another. Other people might be saying another. So we got the library. Yes, they have received information. I think that they have, you know, the library holds ancient scrolls, ancient knowledge. You know, he's looked, or she has looked, you know, beneath the surface. They've gone deep. They know that there is a connection, a contract. Maybe they have done research, you know, of finding out why they're feeling the way that they've been feeling towards their counterpart. You know, this is about research, gathering information. So they may have been trying to figure out what this connection is, what this is all about, why there's such a pull and a draw to their counterpart. And then we got the olive branch. When it says giving in, I feel like this is the divine masculine surrendering, giving into, you know, to spirit. He also wants to bring in a peace offering to his counterpart. I feel like that maybe there has been some silence and that he wants to come in and offer this olive branch. So now, what is the connecting energy between the counterparts? We got peace. And I felt with this that both are at peace. Both are at peace and have surrendered to this process and allowing divine source to lead and guide the way. And what do we have? We got the Six of Cups. I think both are thinking about time spent together, conversations. Could even be in, in that regret of how things ended. Then we got the imagination card. And, that's all about that Six of Cups, the nostalgia. They're imagining, how things could have been different. They're imagining what it would be like to be in union. But they do have the understanding that this is a divine process, that everything happens in divine timing. And then sometimes, when one or both are holding back their feelings, they have an unspoken understanding of this journey. Because I do believe that masculine is getting this. So we got the Four of Cups. This is about boredom. So, maybe they're trying to create create some kind of a diversion, something to keep them occupied and, moving as things unfold to see where it's going to lead. So they're trying to stay busy, trying to stay out of boredom. They're trying to create and diversions and things in their life to keep them busy until the time of union. And then we got manifestation. So, I think both counterparts are using all tools available to them to keep, from being bored, to keep being creative and manifesting not just this connection and this union, but things in their life. They're working on other things. They're working on other manifestations. Yes, we got the High Priestess. Personal empowerment. That's what they're working on, their personal empowerment. And that's where they should be working. Because that's what brings the union faster. And then we got practice self-love. Nurture your inner child. And when we get into that creative mode, it is nurturing to that inner child. Whether it's finger painting or, Picasso painting, whether it's playing on a ukulele that you just learning, or, listening to Mozart. It's getting into that creativeness, feeding that inner child. And then we got chocolate, satisfying, love, treating yourself, practicing that self-love. Maybe they're splurging on themselves, doing things for themselves, celebrating themselves to elevate their mood, to elevate that boredom so they don't get stuck in boredom. And I'm here, life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get, Jenny. So, get into that creativity. You never know what you're going to create. Open that mind. You have the high priestess. You can be open and receptive to great new ideals and creativity. And then we got uncertainty. This is a yes or no card. And I think both of them are uncertain. But they're flowing with it anyway. Because they know that if this is meant to happen and to come into union, they will. So it says at this time, the situation or outcome is uncertain. And I believe that this all depends on the contracts that have been made prior to incarnating, and also it's free will. It's free will, people. We don't have to go into union with our counterpart. There are some that, maybe you'll be attracted to their spirit, but you won't be attracted to them physically. And that's okay. Yes, it's kind of egoic. Or maybe you're not, gender open, and your counterpart is actually the same sex. It's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up. It is what it is. The true purpose of the twins is to ignite and awaken and start your ascension journey, your true path, life's purpose. There will be some that will come into union. They are attracted. They are of the sex that they prefer. They are of, the age they prefer. Whatever it is that can hold people back from the physicalities of things. Some just won't care of any of it. They're open to both sex. They're open to any age. They're open to, what it is that they love. Love is love. And there is no boundaries. And some are still confined by boundaries and may never change those. So, there is that uncertainty. And I feel like this is mostly directed towards the feminine. There's a woman here. She's looking out over this beautiful water. Maybe she's thinking about her masculine and reminiscing and missing. I'm wondering if it will ever happen. It may or may not. But this is your journey. This is your path. So start living, feminine. Start living it. You are the high priestess. You are the magician. Same as your counterpart. So don't hold up your life for anything. You have magic to make here in this lifetime. So take your purpose and just keep going. If it happens, it'll happen. Trust your gut. Trust your feeling. But never stay stagnant. We are not born here to be stagnant in life. Okay, I'm going to do, let's do an angel card. And then I think I'll do, do I have them out? Oh, I don't have them out. Archangel Shamuel, embrace healthy relationships. That includes a healthy relationship with yourself. If this relationship is not healthy for you at this time, it's causing you anguish, it's causing you pain, it's causing you stagnation, not moving forward with your purpose. You have to learn to detach. And that goes for feminine and masculine. So I'm going to get a couple of love oracles, and then we'll get a couple of messages. These just did not want to come out of the box. So the one that fell on the floor was romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And the ones that didn't want to come out of the box. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So, here we had the answer card. And what did we get? Sacred union. Honor and treasure the relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay? And what did we get? Trust. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will all automatically transform. Okay. I'm going to take these two. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. Light and love. I love you. And then we got surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Letting go, all will work out. So the masculine is learning to let go. He is learning to navigate this in a way where, he's not going to worry about the naysayers, the ones that, might have something against this connection. Just to say, we got sexual union at the top. It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. There you will find true bliss. That doesn't sound like a sexual union that we would think. This is knowing that you are one eternal soul. And when you find your soul, you find your counterpart. And that is when you have true bliss, which can, ignite a Kundalini occurrence. A feeling of that true bliss. So, let's get some messages between the counterparts. What would masculine and feminine like to say to each other? We aren't done. We have unfinished business. I want to make things right between us. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm working on it. Yes, they're working on it. And they're working out that fear of thinking that you might shoot them down. Because, in this sword, she looks like she's got a gun. Masculine's scared. You might try to shoot them down. No one likes rejection, even though that is an ego in the mind thing. I feel like this is a game to you. Feminine, this is a school. And they are learning too. It's the game of life, not games. If this is a true connection, they're not playing games. They're learning too, and they don't understand. Just as you didn't at the beginning when you first woke to this confusion of why you felt such a strong connection, why you couldn't stop obsessing and thinking about your counterpart. They're trying to figure it out too. They're just steps behind the feminine, okay? I'd like to see you. I'm dealing with a lot of old karma right now. Yes, they're clearing up their mess. They're clearing up the things that are holding them back. You know, fear, caring what other people think. Caring whether or not the world will see it because it's not a traditional. I would love to see you more often. Maybe you haven't been in communication. Maybe you haven't seen your divine masculine, feminine. Or maybe that they breadcrumb you, and that happens too. But just know they're figuring it out. They're working it out their way, the way the masculines work things out. Okay, let's get one more. Who's going to speak? Who wants to speak? Masculine's got a lot to say. He's got 3, you got 2. Who's going to speak? Who's got something to say? I guess it's all done, yeah? I think it's all done. I think that's it. Nobody else has anything to say. Okay, I'll try one more time. No. Okay, just put it silent. So guys, thank you so much for viewing my content. I am Donna from the Power Exchange of Tarot. I am a green witch. I am a light worker. I am a twin myself. So please, if you like this content, you'd like to see more of it, like and subscribe. I'm trying to always get out as much content as possible. I'm going to be doing a feminine reading after this, and guys, be blessed. Peace. Blessed be.